Sixers to start it. Here's Iverson. It's deflected. Jones looking for an opening. Trying to get open as Burks. Jones, no luck.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Sessions passes to Boozer. Over Thompson, and Thompson sends it back. Here's Burks. That's it. Coming off the assist from Thompson. As we get the new season underway, GA, what was the main focus for you in the first game of the season?
Well, sometimes you lose a little bit of edge in the offseason. So preseason's fine for getting your game into shape, but now you got to bring the right mindset to the game.
You can really tell Iverson approaches the game with a single-minded focus. Can be intimidating trying to defend a guy with his level of skill and determination.
Great atmosphere in this building tonight. The fans were primed for this game. And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
And there's an nice one-handed slam.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Here's Iverson following the bucket by the Hawks. Over McDaniel. Iverson, no luck.
That's the third straight miss to start this game, and they're still looking for their first basket.
No good on the triple. The 76ers have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. With the teardrop, got a piece of it.
Not today, he says. How about that block?
Boy, they are frigid right now. I mean, failing to connect on their first 4 attempts.
A nice shot by McDaniel.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Sessions against Burks. Sessions looking around. Right through the knee for the layup.
Took a little time, but they get one to go. Maybe they're warmed up now.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Villanueva with a screen on Iverson. Here's the floater. And Boozer with the block.
And some aggressive defense from Boozer, just attacking that shot. That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Now, here's Burks. Yep, it counts. Burks has got 6.
Look, you'll take that shot every time up the floor.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here.
Some numbers for Burks. He's coming off an excellent season. Averaged about 18 points a game last season. 9 assists and 4 rebounds. It's hard to wrap your head around numbers like these, but that is just what he delivers night in and night out.
You know, it's so easy for us to take him for granted, to get spoiled with what he does. I think we've got to be more appreciative of the kind of impact this man has in every game he plays.
Here's McDaniel after Carlos Boozer's score. No good from outside.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Fires from 18, and it's Iverson missing.
It's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now. He still hasn't gotten one to fall in the court.
Burks can't get it to go. The 76ers trail by 3. Sessions with it. Iverson outside. Out left to the wing. Here's the 3. Traps in the tray. 5 points in the game.
I don't think he's a point guard or a shooting guard. Iverson is a scoring guard. That's what he does. He can hurt you in a lot of different ways.
And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Thompson against Splitter. Good D by Thompson. The Hawks have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Basket counts.
Making the intelligent pass. They're putting it in the hands of somebody ready to shoot it.
And it's Sessions with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. Trailing by 2 in this matchup with the Hawks. It's their first game of the NBA's regular season.
And they were able to take the season series in that matchup last year, but overall, two teams that were very similar in the standings.
Yeah, they were able to make the plays to come out on top, but it really could have gone either way, and you could say the same for tonight's game.
And that one, good. Boozer's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Now that's a confident play there. Great execution.
And here's Burks. 8 points for him. Burks on the wing. Screen by Villanueva. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Burks can't get it to go.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Here's Iverson. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Iverson's got 7.
In the mid-range, Iverson can be so dangerous. He is just so skilled at making those shots.
Pass to McDaniel. Out to Thompson. Uncovered. Again. And the Hawks score.
A great find there for the open man.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Here's Sessions. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And the second free throw, good. So here's Burks. Pass to McDaniel. Into the lane. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. 5 points in the game.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Now here's Boozer. Now here's Sessions. Shot clock at 6. Boozer dishes to Sessions. Beats the shot clock but can't get it to fall. Atlanta leading by 3. Villanueva finds Burks. Here's McDaniel. And that one is stuffed right through.
Right in the heart of that defense. Found a way to convert.
Now Iverson. 7 points in the game. Gallinari outside. Pass to Sessions. Here is Splitter. He's covered by Thompson. Splitter kicks to Boozer. Lets it go with the 3. Rebound Atlanta. Villanueva's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Jones from outside. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
And the 76ers call time here. Atlanta making some changes. Channing Frye's checked in for Johnson. James Jones comes in for Charlie Villanueva. And it's Martin in for McDaniel. Brandon Jennings, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Now here's Boozer. Pass to Splitter. Philadelphia moving the ball around. In the corner, it's Boozer. Can they get it? And Jones pulls it down.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Jennings against Burks. In the corner, it's Martin. It's up a three. Good on the triple. And the Hawks lead by 11.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And count it. The shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
And a trend they'd love to continue right through the next three quarters as well.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Jamison, he's checked in for Splitter. Joe Ingles comes in for Gallinari. And it's Ellis in for Sessions. Now here's Jones. Still scoreless. And it's good, 2 points.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
The drive by Jennings goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Pass to Fry. Jones dishes to Fry. Martin against Ellis. Martin the pass to Fry. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The 76ers trail by 10. Jennings kicks to Ellis. Jamison with a screen for Ellis. Misses the three. Atlanta with the ball. They're on a 16-6 run. And the call will be against Kevin Martin. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Dixon's checked in for the 76ers. Now here's Ellis. From the arc. And Jones pulls it down. So here's Burks. There's a good screen. Pass to Fry. Jones looking for an opening. Launches it. Rebound by the 76ers. Boozer's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Burks dishes to Fry. Outside, Jones hits the three-point bomb. Jones has got 6 points.
Those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
Boozer passes to Dixon. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's called on Channing Frye.
And sometimes you catch the defender leaning. Looks like that's what happened on that sequence.
E.G. and Lee, and he's checked in for the Hawks. Gordon comes in for Burks. Then for the 76ers, Hayes, he's checked in for Boozer. And Allen Iverson is subbed in for Brandon Jennings. Down low, Jones. And Jones with the stuff.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Now here's Ellis. He has yet to score. Inside, here's Jamison. Can't hit from in close. And it's Jones with the ball for the Hawks. 13-point lead. Pass to Martin. Outside, Jones. Over Dixon. Rebound by the 76ers.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Martin against Iverson. A terrific move by Martin to score. He's got 5.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Hawks.
They're controlling the pace of this game, pushing the ball up court and getting good looks in early offense.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better. One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
McDaniel, the pass to Jones. Thompson is double. Kicks it out to Gordon. 3-pointer. Rebounded by Ellis. The 76ers trail by 13. It's tipped. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. Hayes is checked in for the 76ers.
Number 21, Chuck Hayes.
Gordon against Jennings. Here's Jamison. And oh, what a play. He just palms the block. McDaniel, the pass to Gordon. Shoots over Jennings. The Hawks working the ball around. He was all alone on that one. Jones has got 7 points in the game.
Taking that short corner shot, and some guys really struggle with that look.
Jamison and Thompson sends it back. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. Iverson right side. Kicks it out to Jennings. The tray. A 3-pointer is right on target. Jennings has got his second bucket of the night.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
For 3, Gordon. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
To the paint. Now here's Iverson. He's guarded closely. Yes, that goes in.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
You know, guys, if they're inside, that shot probably gets blocked. But from mid-range, I mean, he's able to get it off over the bigger defender there.
And his offensive game tonight is on point.
Pass to Ellis. Iverson outside. Now here's Jamison. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. With the drive, here's McDaniel. And the Hawks getting another basket right there.
He's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
And the 76ers call time here. Atlanta making some changes. Charlie Villanueva's checked in for Thompson. Jones comes in for Jones. And it's Burks in for Ben Gordon. And the 76ers also making a change. Radmanovich is checked in. Jennings kicks to Radmanovich. Jennings looking over it. To the inside. Villanueva with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
Boy, that's superb concentration to get the hoop and the foul there.
And the 76ers with some changes. Splitter is checked in for Radmanovic. And Sessions subbed in for Brandon Jennings. The 76ers trailed by 21. Iverson with the ball. He's got 11. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Offline with the baseline jumper. Atlanta leading by 23.
Seeking out the contact inside.
The Hawks shooting their second and third free throws tonight. Free throw good, McDaniel.
Taking 2 shots.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Iverson outside. Jamison with a screen on Burks. Here's Sessions, and it's blocked. And they'll get another chance from deep. Iverson. Again, Iverson missing.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing. Going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
The Hawks shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
And you can't take those numbers lightly, fellas. I mean, their free throw shooting made a difference for them in a lot of their games last season.
Off the mark from 16 feet out.
Certainly not the kind of night he was looking for at the offensive end, and it's had a ripple effect on the team.
Here's Burks. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Iverson outside. Over in the corner, Ellis. To end the cold streak. Out of hand on it.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Pass to Iverson for the 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Iverson's got 7 now in this quarter.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
Here's McDaniel. He's got 18. Burks kicks to Villanueva. 6 to shoot. That 3 off target. Had some space there after the little pump fake. On the wing, Ellis takes the 3. And Jones pulls it down. Jones has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's McDaniel. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
But when you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
E with the steal. 3 on 3. Jones, no one around him. Hits it from 3-point range. Jones has got 11 points.
It's first triple of the second quarter, 3rd of the game.
Ellis surveying the D. And Jones sends it back.
And with him missing literally everything he's put up today, you can see why the score is what it is. Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
You know, and not leaving anything to chance either. That's why he takes it right to the bucket.
Pass to Iverson. And now it's Burks running. He can go all the way. And Jones slams it in.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Jamison kicks to Ellis. Jamison with a screen on Jones. 6 on the shot clock. Ellis dishes to Iverson to end the run. And Jones pulls it down. Jones has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
Philadelphia's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Pass to Sessions. Splitter against Villanueva. Splitter passes to Iverson. Another miss by Philadelphia.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide-open look in space there.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Here's Ellis. Good D by Jones.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
The shot, no good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Now here's Iverson. He's guarded closely. Pass to Splitter, and it's slammed in by Splitter.
Yeah, just terrific touch from the big fella. Splitter taking the hit like a champ and just finishing with ease.
For the Hawks, Fry comes in for Gian Liam, and Martin subbed in for Burks. Then for the 76ers, Boozer, he's checked in for Jamison. Gallinari comes in for Ellis, and it's Jennings in for Allen Iverson. Outside, Jones. Gallinari with the rebound. Philadelphia shooting around 29% from the floor. Tough night for them all around on the offensive end. Martin against Sessions. Here's the teardrop. Jennings finds Gallinari. Had the space there, but it's offline.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
Pass to Fry. Here's McDaniel. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. And the 76ers with possession. Jennings passes to Sessions. It's back to Jennings. To the wing right side. Lets a floater go. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession. Here's what the Atlanta Hawks have lined up on their schedule. On Friday, the Milwaukee Bucks will come into town. Then on Sunday.
And for their matchup with the Clippers, that's a contest that I'll keep an eye on. That'll be the 5th time they take to the floor, and they want to get off to a quick start.